So there was a small baby, like primary school child. He must have been in 4th or 5th grade. And these children, they used to come for Saturdays and Sundays for darshan. So we would be sitting in the portico and they would come from their side, ladies' side, and they would sit right in front of us. Usually Bhagwan would come out and talk to children, and when the small kids come, he would always go to them and talk to them. And it was a joy to see the interaction between Bhagwan and them, because they are pure innocent, and when they talk, they will give you some mind-boggling answers to Swami. And that would really inspire to understand how we should be thinking about. I'll give you some examples of that. One day, Bhagwan called one boy. He asked him, "Do you pray? Do you pray?" So the child said, "Yes, Swami, we have been taught how to pray." "So how do you pray?" So he said, "Swami, I do 108 names of yours." Swami said, "Very good. So you know 108 times?" He said, "Yes, Swami." Small baby child, he must be in 4th, 5th grade. "Yes, Swami." Swami said, "Chant." That fellow went into straight position. They are trained. They will say anything. They went into position and he said, "Om Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Babaya Namah. Om Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Babaya Namah. Om Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Babaya." Swami said, Hey, forward, go forward." He said, "No, Swami, I know this mantra only." Swami said, "You said 108 names, you know. I chant this name 108 times." So it was a cute interaction with Bhagwan that you don't remember. He said, "Don't you know others? Other names?" And look at the answer of the child. He said, "Swami, I don't need to know. I have one, that's enough." How many of us can say that answer? I have one name and that's enough. Swami just gave him a hug. But this child taught the whole Bhakti Yoga in one answer. "Swami, I have you. I don't need anything else. One name is enough. I don't need 100 million names." Similarly, another child. Bhagwan is like a mother. Not like a mother, he's like a billion mothers. I like mothers try to show off their children. "Uncle has come. Sing Baba Black Sheep." So the mothers would like to show off their children. "Come on, stand up, show a dance." "My child, she's a dancer. Come on, get up." So mummies like to do that, right? So Bhagwan is double mummy. And he would like to show off that my children are excellent in all fields. So one day it so happened that children were all sitting and Chief Minister of Assam came. Chief Minister, state Chief Ministers. So he came to meet Swami for his darshan. And Bhagwan wanted to show him that, "Look, I have children from Assam also." Because we have students from all over the world. So Assam is a state in India and Swami wanted to show off. So when children came, he said, "Hey, where's the Assam boy?" So a small baby got up and he said, "Swami, Assam." "Very good. Where are you from?" Bhagwan's question. Now look at the dialogue between Bhagwan and the child. "Where are you from?" Right? "Where are you from?" "South Africa." You would have got a slap from Swami. And look at the Bhagwan's child's response. Swami said, "Child, where are you from?" He said, "Swami, from you." And that has been taught. So we used to always fight with Swami that, "Swami, these fellows are all taught. Nobody taught us, so how can we respond? So now you ask, we respond." So we are mentally prepared, and I'll tell you that story also, how we got slapped for that also. But they are taught from the childhood, so the children know the answer is straight. How have you come from me? So they'll tell Swami, "You are God, we are creation, everything comes from you, so I am also from you." Their answers are perfect. You can't beat them in logic. Whether they are first grade or PhD, everybody is, because of course they are staying with God, so why won't they be? So the child goes, "Swami, from you." Then Bhagwan had to modify the question because he wanted to show off his Assam family. So here he is giving philosophical answers. So he's also going, wow, Swami, like, what an answer. Then Swami said, okay boy, physically where are you from? So where this physical body has landed from. So then he looked at Swami and he understood that Swami is really serious about that answer. He said, Swami, Assam. Then he said, look, he's from Assam. So now that man goes interested, oh really? Nice Swami. And the boy says, boy, do you know who is he? And the boy said, he looked at like that to person and said, no Swami. A very big insult to the chief minister. Nobody knows you, man. Then Swami said, who is the chief minister of Assam? And the boy said, Swami, I don't know. Can you imagine? Bhagwan is expecting he will give answer so that he can show off, look, how smart my children are. But their kid very nicely, innocently says, I don't know, Swami. Then Bhagwan told him, hey, why don't you know? And the child responded, Swami, I've got nothing to do with him. I don't need him. I know you, and that's all I need to know is you. I'm fine with that. Look at the child's response. I don't want him. I only want you, and I know you. That's enough for me. Bhagwan gave him another hug. See the stories of children, how they are. They are so clear. And Swami, I remember that day somebody had got in Himachali that apples. They are like this big. Bhagwan was so happy with him, he gave him 2 apples. He could not even hold them. He was such a tiny kid, he couldn't even hold the 2 apples. But that is the love and affection. How it transforms the hearts of people. And look at the answers which you get. I was sitting one day in school, and it was a night time, and the children, small girls, the first, second, and third grade, they were finishing some extra classes and all. Now they had to go for sleep. They had to take milk and then they go for sleeping. So I saw the children leave their classes and they were walking towards dining hall. And usually these kids always walk in a line. So I saw one small girl, that small little gown they wear, a nighty kind of a gown, long ones, and little tiny girl, literally like shorter than her also. Very cute, small, tiny little girl, and she's walking like that. As if nobody should touch me, kind of, I'm sure you girls know better, I'm trying to pretend here. But it's like that they walk, so don't touch, kind of. And she's walking, and I saw, and I pointed to teacher there, I said, something funny, is the girl okay? And the teacher called her. Small little girl, she called him. I said, Beta, what happened? Are you okay? And the girl whispered, yes ma'am. Because the teacher called, she came. Breaking the line, she came to her. So the dialogue is, Beta, are you okay? And the child says, yes ma'am. And the teacher said, then why are you walking like that? Are you hurt? Anything? No ma'am. When I feel someone is walking with me, I'm careful nobody should touch me. I literally had that feeling, expression, and I sank in the chair. I said, please send her back. Can you imagine that consciousness of life? That in day-to-day lifestyle, when you're walking around from a classroom to milk to bedroom, you are in the consciousness that God is walking with me. How should I walk? If Swami is walking with me, how should I conduct? Probably 7-year-old kid taught me a huge lesson that night.